Now 6ix9ine literally just dropped an album, but nobody noticed. I'm sure you didn't. Now 6ix9ine, it's been a little while since we spoke about the man himself. I'm sure you don't need an introduction. 6ix9ine is a guy who made sure that his presence in the industry was known through all the antics and all the clout chasing and all the controversy he was involved in. Personally, I think all that has been played out. I don't really think clout chasing in hip hop really works all that well now. Pulling a full on 6ix9ine with the way the industry is set up now, you gotta have more finesse. Something Tekashi himself did have to some extent, but in a lot of ways he also didn't have. The strategy for 6ix9ine was always to scream as loud as he possibly could in order to get attention, and it worked. He got non-stop media coverage, was constantly all up in the headlines, was beefing with some of the hottest rappers in the game, one of them being Juice WRLD. Y'all remember that? 6ix9ine made this parody video of Lucid Dreams, making fun of Juice WRLD, trying to spark up a beef with one of the nicest people in the industry. And Juice responded back by starting a "Fuck 6ix9ine, fuck 6ix9ine, fuck 6ix9ine, fuck 6ix9ine" chant while he was performing. I'll be honest, man, I'm really just using this opportunity to say this. RP to Juice WRLD. Now that aside, like I said, 6ix9ine just dropped an album last night. It was actually a Spanish album. It's titled Leyenda Viva, which translates to Living Legend in Spanish. I don't know if the Latin community would consider 6ix9ine a living legend, but y'all can tell me in the comment section below if you're in the Latin community. I literally just found out about this drop. I had no clue 6ix9ine was even making music these days because, you know, he's been so quiet. Obviously, I didn't expect him to quit. He's still a full-time musician, but it does make sense why he would drop a Spanish album during this time in his career though. Things are extremely quiet for 6ix9ine these days. Him trying to make his way into the rap industry again at this point in time just would not work because we've already seen that movie. We know how that movie begins and ends. It starts with beefing and involving yourself in controversy and ends with not much, because clout chasing has never been and never will be a sustainable strategy to utilize as an artist. Don't get it twisted, it does work, but temporarily, and when the clout eventually subsides, you're back to square one, scrambling, trying to get hot again. The playbook that is 1985, narrated by yours truly, BlackySpeakz, for the billionth time. I'm sure you're sick of me referencing 1985, but it's true, okay? 1985 laid out the damn blueprint. The last time we heard about 6ix9ine was a few months ago when they beat him up in a Florida gym. Fun fact, I actually never covered that story because that was during my little break. We popping out now though, we back. So let me go over that story really quickly. So the boy Daniel Hernandez was pumping some iron, something I need to do more of. Have y'all not seen that IG pic I posted? Your boy's built like a little tech out here. Skinny nigga shit. But back to what I was saying, 6ix9ine was pumping some iron, getting a little workout in, trying to stay in shape. So if the ops try to come for him, he got the stamina to do the dash. 6ix9ine was at the time in the gym sauna, very good for your lymphatic system, when 3 dudes popped out of the cut and jumped him. 6ix9ine got the beats, and we're not talking about no headphones. On a serious note though, 6ix9ine got tuned up, smacked down, knocked around, i.e. got reduced to a pile of bruises. So the ass whooping in question happened at a gym in Lake Worth, Florida. Shout out to Flauta, which y'all crazy ass. 6ix9ine ended up getting hospitalized for this beatdown, which doesn't surprise me. I mean, they put in work. 3 dudes on one, unless your name is Jaleel, who's built like a professional bodybuilder, you don't stand a chance. By the way, I actually recorded an interview with Jaleel a few weeks back. Jaleel, yeah, can't wait to release that.
Jaleel, yeah.
Yes.
A flip.
Jaleel, yeah.
One more time.
Jaleel, yeah.
Jaleel, yeah.
Jaleel, yeah.
I think that woke him up.
Jaleel, yeah.
That was great.
So the 3 men got arrested and ended up facing robbery and assault charges in the Palm Beach County Jail.
3 people are arrested and booked after allegedly beating rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine at a Florida gym last week. 43-year-old Rafael Medina Jr., 23-year-old Octavius Medina, and 25-year-old Anthony Maldonado were arrested on Thursday and booked into the Palm Beach County Jail. Investigators say the trio assaulted and robbed the rapper in an LA Fitness.
That's myself, I was gonna get funny and my family.
The rapper, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez, was allegedly attacked after getting out of the sauna. At the time, his security was not with him. His attorney says he tried to fight back, but the group ran off after gym employees were approaching.
You know, the first thing that came to mind when I saw this was I'm not surprised. I'm actually surprised that this is the first time this has happened. That's not me wishing anything bad on 6ix9ine. He hasn't done anything to me personally, so I don't have a reason to. But when one puts out so much bad energy and practically begs to receive that energy back and they don't, I'll be looking at God like, nigga, bro. Nothing? On the real though, I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Tekashi 6ix9ine obviously had this coming for him and probably has more coming for him, and that's just based on what he's put out to the universe. You could do a bunch of foul shit one year and sometimes that boomerangs right back to you a decade later because life is very long and the universe tends to not forget what you've put out, which I think is a very good thing. That's how it's supposed to be. On the other hand, by the way, if you put out good, you will receive good, so just remember that. I was never really interested in 6ix9ine's music apart from Gummo. I like that song. Niggas if y'all, Blicky got the stiffia. And I don't think most people were. 6ix9ine was just a guy we were all paying attention to because he made us pay attention and everybody was talking about him, including me. I done paid a couple of months worth of rent with all those videos, so no puedo quejarme. I'm in my Spanish era right now. What's up? So this album not making any noise does make sense. In defense of 6ix9ine, for once, it's a Spanish album, so obviously I'm not the target demographic anyway. I'll say this though, it is a smart move of him to go this route because hip-hop ain't trying to hear it, okay? He capitalized off the culture already, did everything he done did, and we all suffered with a capital S from an overexposure of his name and face. Here's the thing, right? When your name is tied to negativity, beefs, antics, clout chasing, and all those things we don't like seeing, what tends to happen is all the attention you're getting is only because of those things. Clout is fleeting, fame is fleeting, shit. Money is fleeting, but all those things are even more fleeting when your name has a strong association to those things. For 6ix9ine, that couldn't be more true. And you know, sometimes I wonder, was there a good side to 6ix9ine? Cause I seen him do good, but I always felt like 6ix9ine did these things as a response to the negativity, and that always made me question his motives. The thing I've learned from 6ix9ine is no matter the external gain in terms of money and fame that comes with moving in the way he did, I don't think it's ever worth it. For me, since I'm a black and white kind of nigga, right, it's very simple. I look at it and I say, what are the long-term ramifications of moving in this manner? Well, it starts with you being forced to keep your head on a swivel for the rest of your life, and it ends with you possibly not having a head to use, i.e. end up in a funeral home. 6ix9ine also taught me that the villains actually do end up coming out on top. Sometimes. The fact that 6ix9ine is even walking right now is the biggest blessing of them all. It just tells me that he's very vigilant of how he maneuvers, which I think he should be, because if there's someone who cannot afford to be reckless, it's Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm not saying that people are on the constant hunt for him, but I am saying that sometimes all it takes is one person who doesn't feel like they have anything to lose for something to happen. If you're someone like Tekashi who's running around screaming, "Test my gangsta," well, the gangsta in you will be tested. That's why my mentality is, test my swiftness to call law enforcement and get yourself booked in the county jail because I got a life to live and I'm a law-abiding citizen, so don't even try me. That aside, 6ix9ine dropped an album and nobody noticed. Does that come as a surprise? To me, it's obvious. The train has toot 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 left the station. As a matter of fact, there's a motherfucking ghost town up in that station. I'm sure you're not surprised, and I don't think 6ix9ine should be surprised. This is how it usually goes, in with the good and out with the bad. Just a circle of life, if you will. Anyway, any thoughts on this? Like we covered, the boy himself, Tekashi 6ix9ine, dropped an album last night, and shit. It's quiet. I literally don't hear a peep. Did anybody know that 6ix9ine dropped an album? Hello? Anybody? Did anybody know? I mean, nobody's responding, so maybe that's the answer. I'm out. Peace.
Now I made it out. Look at the amount of money that I count. I used to have nada up in my accounts. Recorded videos, I slept on my father's couch.